Yes, very good question about the fingers in arm balance. Some say it is okay to bend them. Yes, some say this, some say that. Everyone has something to say. Yeah, so I'll get back to that in one moment, okay? Actually, I'll just say now, why not? So, for me personally, I had practiced for many years, palms flat, like very flat, to the point where if my knuckles were bent, a teacher would come and say, do not bend your knuckles, why are your knuckles bending? Okay, so I had practiced like this for a long time. However, later it dawned upon me through just practice and observation of handstand masters, so to speak, and I zoom in on their videos and their pictures, and more often than not, their fingers are bent, okay? Quite a bit bent, like a lot bent. I can't really show it well here. Instead of flat, like this, okay? And that is a key feature in working with your balance in the middle of the room. At the wall, yes, it can help, but not as much, I don't think, required. And it's palms flat, works at the wall. In the middle of the room, holding balance, I find incredibly hard with fingers flat, okay? So the bend of the fingers, not just in handstand, but in all kinds of arm balances. So for example, we're going off a tangent here because of a good question, Bakasana, crane pose, or sometimes called crow pose. So I can have palms flat, that's fine, but when I bend my fingers, it keeps me from tipping forward. Okay? With the palms flat, fingers flat, I have less control. It's just like your toes. Like when you stand upright, right, and you start to lean forward, by natural kind of reflex to keep you from falling on your face, your toes will start to grip. Okay? You can spread your toes all you want, which is great, standing upright, but the moment you go forward, your toes have a hard time staying spread or flat, right? They start to curl up a little bit, quite a bit. So think of it like that when you're going forward, the toes grip. When you go forward, the hands tend to grip. So good question on that. But again, I go back and forth. Sometimes very flat knuckles, usually at the wall, great. But in the middle of the room especially, starting to learn how to have this. My hands look so weird like this. I haven't actually seen them from the side view. Interesting. So I'm talking more about this part of my fingers, right? The end of the fingertips bending, not so much here, but that works too, okay? Whoa, alien hands. Hello. All right, so back to the bolster.